Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Winter's Tower. We'll be continuing on with chapter 3. However, before, before, before we start, I want to make some quick announcements. I have some really exciting announcements. No, I don't. But for the Baby Apocalypse, my gacha series for that, I have decided to continue, well, not continue, to be uploaded in the upcoming weeks. I'm going to be making the characters, and I read in a really nice comment area about showing you like as they grew up, and I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm going to do like episode 5 and then 6. So episode 5 would be like high school time, how they behave in high school. Episode 6 will be when they grow up and their jobs and their life in general, not even just their job, just their life in general, which I'm super excited about that. I know, like, I was like, I don't know if it's episode 5 or 4. I don't remember the actual episodes. They will be correctly episoded when they're posted because I will make sure that they're correctly numbered. The big baby, I have a bunch of ideas that I was given, and I do like these ideas. I just still don't know how to um uh I don't know, I can't find the word right now, but I will finish the big baby. I think I have like a couple ideas, but I'm gonna focus on the apocalypse for now, since that's well, it's actually with the older series, and I'm going to finish and post that in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully, I can get a work on finished and everything. Yeah, great. They're not going to be very long, however. There might be a minute to 3 minutes, or they might be like, I don't know. And I might like just combine them all together and make it a whole like one movie. We'll see. Second, quick news announcement is my Discord server should be up within this week or within this weekend to next week. Within this weekend, I have been promised that my icon will be done. As I was stated in multiple previous episodes and updates and whatever, that I'm just waiting for my icon to finish. I have the server like structure, everything done. There's like some rules I need to finish, some bots I need to like whatever, but those I can be done in like minutes, honestly. I'm just waiting for the icon because once I have the icon, finish the welcome thing, and then decide on the rules. I might use rules that I have used in the past or whatever, but there's that. Oh, Stardew Valley. I want to do a new Let's Play for the Stardew Valley. I know. I had a Let's Play. I could just use that, but I don't remember how, where, what I did. Honestly, no idea. I know like I can go back like in my previous videos, but like honestly, it's been so long that I like literally have like no record. Even if I feel like even if I did it, I have like no idea what was my next plan, what I was planning on doing. I could continue from it, but I really think it's just like better to have a fresh start, have a plan, have an idea, and then go from there. Because I don't really like just deciding it, happening. What's a gameplay that's just instant. I kind of have like I want to have like a plan, and then we work through that. Anyways, besides that whole like rambling session, so please keep an lookout for the Baby Apocalypse, the Discord server, and then the Stardew Valley Let's Play that I'm gonna have to do one thing or another, as well as the Pixelmon trials will be continuing. I finally found some time to record, sit down, all that lovely stuff, and that will be continuing. I just haven't posted because I just haven't found the time to record, and neither has people who are recording with me or my cousin. So I was like, I was gonna do like an episode solo here and there, so that will be up. I know it's like been so long since I made the 4th episode, but it will come out. It's gonna be great. Yeah, let's continue on with the story. So this is chapter 3, The Elf. As I said before, My reading skills are horrible, so let's enjoy. The sun has already set by the time I led Alexis out of the basement. I stood beside him as I watched him open the door. I was quite curious to know how he would open them since they were apparently unbreakable. Alexis pushed at the first door and warned
As
me.
long as you are gentle and honest with them, they won't harm you.
Who do you mean? Alexis placed both of his hands on the door, ignoring my question. If the voice of the character is really too low, let me know and I will probably amp up the sound for the next episode. He mumbled to himself. After a few seconds, the door that hadn't so much as budged for me opened with a creak. I can't believe my eyes. Oh my god, they're so cute. She's super cute. They're super cute. Lots of Christmas cookies. Very perfect for the wintry weather that's coming up. Well, it's fall season, but winter's slowly coming on its way. As the door opened, loud music exploded out. This was the only way I could describe it. Clapping, tambourines, pounding drums, and lyrics come together to create a uh, cacophony of a noise. Hopefully I said that right. Probably not. Four little ones danced to the rhythm, each facing the blazing fireplace. I didn't hear anything from the other side of the door earlier. The little ones became frightened when they noticed us, hurriedly dispersing and hiding behind chairs or below the table. Hello, I am Ericna Innova. Arena? It's a Nova. That's a Nova? She's an Innova. Innova? The little one parroted my name. I will be the caretaker of this tower for year for sorry. I will be the caretaker of this tower for 1 year starting now. How shameless. Shameless. It was abandoned. Abandoned. The little ones weren't exactly welcoming. What should I do? There was nothing for me to be sorry about. I remained aloof. Although I didn't know the reason, they seemed angry at me. I should apologize. Let's apologize. Even though like it wasn't specifically we knew, but like at the same time, like this was a family tradition, then they kind of just like whatever. I'm sorry that this place was poorly managed. You weren't being honest. You aren't being honest. Dishonest. Liar. Liar. The little ones were furious despite my apology. One by one they scuttled towards the fireplace. For the fear of seeing them burn themselves, I rushed to stop them, but then the flame died out on its own. I questioned Alex while watching the little one walk into the unlit fireplace. This is my fault.
Indeed.
Who are they?
The elves.
When I stared at Alex, he cleared his throat and
They
continued.
don't generally live in groups in humans' homes. They simply play around in empty houses until someone moves in. This place, however, has been empty for quite a long time.
I had no idea how long this tower has been vacant. In any case, what you're saying is that they live in this unoccupied house? Then why are they criticizing me? Did they not enjoy living in this tower in the meantime?
They were offended because you introduced yourself as the caretaker. They like clean houses that are well taken care of, not dirty wrecks like this tower.
Regardless how that door opened, part of my goal has been achieved. I asked Alex to open the other doors, but he refused.
Until you make good with the elves, I won't help you open the remaining doors.
What do you mean? You didn't mention that before.
You promised to look after me.
Yes, I did, but the elf part is part of you?
That includes taking care of the elves who live in this tower.
His words were manipulative, but I couldn't risk losing my only chance to gain access to the rest of the tower. All right. Since I brought you here, I'll keep my word. I'll settle things with them properly. Just tell me what to do. I don't know how to get them to come back. At my request, Alexis walked over to the fireplace, knocked on the brick 3 times.
Hello, elves. Will you come out for a minute?
One elf peeped out from the fireplace. What's the matter, Alex?
Kate would like to speak with all of you.
No, she's a liar.
Kate is my partner.
Okay.
Do you truly dislike her?
Alexis is good. Ignova is bad.
She promised not to lie again.
Alexis signaled me to step forward with a glance. I gently walked towards the fireplace. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said earlier, but to be completely honest with you, I still don't understand why you're so angry at me. Even if you dislike me, you only have to put up with me for a year. However, that's how long I must stay here. After that, I promise you'll have the tower back. The elf stared at me for a while, then stretched out my arms towards me. Is he inviting me for a handshake? As I took his hand, I felt marble against my palms. The elf whispered quietly, "Please take good care of Alexis." Huh? See you next time. The elf disappeared into the chimney. With what he handed me was a candy drop. I peered at Alexis with a confused expression. He explained softly.
You may keep that. It's a gift for you as an offer of friendship.
The candy had a strong, bitter taste. Ew, do elves enjoy deeply bitter flavors?
He pranked you.
I shouldn't yell at a child, should I? The tower residents are certainly a challenge to get along with. Yeah, I can tell. As I surmised, elves lived upon every floor of the tower. The one in the pantry were having a snowball fight with Flower. The one in the bedroom were having a pillow fight with the blankets tied around their necks like capes while feathers flew everywhere. The one in the bathroom were splashing around in tubs full of water. The one in the library were throwing books at another. From bitter candy to rock hard candy and suspicious jello, they gave me a wide variety of unappetizing sweets. Even so, they had a gentle heart. Each and every one of them whispered, "Please take care of Alexis." Then they handed me those bizarre snacks of theirs. What was Alexis to the elves? All the doors, including the storage shed, had been opened. I brought Shadow inside. Forgive me, Shadow. I didn't mean to leave you outside all day. When she noticed Alexis standing beside me, she pressed her head against his chest. The gesture indicated he wanted a head pat. It was unusual for Shadow to do this with a person she only just met.
Hello, Shadow. You are certainly the courageous girl I heard you were.
Alexis stroked Shadow a couple times, then turned to me.
Shall we grab dinner?
Yes, let's. If I were to describe the tower to someone who had never seen it before, I would tell them the general structure wasn't too different from that of a castle. The main difference was that while the castle had the bedroom, kitchen, and bathroom on the same floor, this tower had each of them on a different floor due to the lack of space. Therefore, the kitchen was on the second floor, the bedroom on the third, the restroom on the fourth, the library on the fifth, and so on. The pantry, which I remember to be in chaos, was well organized, clean, quiet, and when I returned from bringing Shadow into the tower, "Can you lend me a hand?" Alexis responded with exhaustion.
I don't have one to give. I told you, I can't lift a single finger in here.
Then what are those things attached to your arms and legs that move so freely?
My hands and feet.
Talking to you is truly frustrating. Was this what the elves had meant when they told me to take good care of Alexis? I handed him a bowl of beef stew, trying my best to hold back the bitter smirk. Here. I'm not a cook though, so I can't guarantee it will taste good.
Thanks.
He gently took the bowl, then started to drink straight from it. He coughed and spat out the hot stew.
Hot.
I gave you a spoon. You didn't think it was just for show, did you?
I don't know how to use one.
This man has becoming more ridiculous by the second. How can a grown man not know how to use a spoon? I should teach Alex how to use a spoon. What a fool. He doesn't even know how to use a spoon. Let him be. We had to take good care of him. We promised. Actually, we promised him. And then all the little elves are like, if they don't teach him, I feel like the elf is gonna come murder me in my sleep. So let's teach him how to use a spoon. Look closely. This is how you hold a spoon. You scoop the stew out like this and then eat it. Alexis observed me at, attentively and attempt to mimic my action. He was so awkward about it that took him hours to finish that single bowl of beef stew. He's like a baby. I can't remember it clearly anymore, but my nanny must have been the one who has taught me how to use a spoon. Did you not have anyone to teach you?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps there was. Perhaps there wasn't.
Your memory must be horrible. My God. Well, when you said you couldn't lift a finger earlier, did you mean that you were useless beyond imagination?
In a way, I suppose so.
He opened his palm.
Do you see my hand?
What about it?
My fingers. They're
There.
far too long.
So.
They get in the way.
I'm sorry, what? I'd give my characters the frustration and like total utter silence because I would be the same way. This fella was even worse than Ignora in some ways. Igor? Fine. I won't question you again. I now realize that accepting you the way you are far less easier than trying to understand you. I examined as I took his empty bowl. I will cook for you until you learn to do it. Alexis nodded.
I think I can learn if I study it from a book.
Why do I get the feeling we'll have to start with the alphabet? This is how my first day at the tower ended, with the ominous feeling that my future would be far more challenging than anticipated. And that's the end of chapter 3, The Elves. The next chapter will be chapter 4, No Snow Sugar. Which I can't really stop it as this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.